So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Messi attempts a clearance. Now this could be a chance. And no, that was never going to make it. Elanga. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has a look and plays it forward. Cafu with a definite foul there. It's a quick one. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully,
Up he goes! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes, over to the left. It's a promising position. He's had a shot! Goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Linton! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. This is promising. Gordon. Looking here to chip it through. Shad gathers from the goal kick. Linton plays a sharp little ball here. Barnes could try cutting inside here. Van Bouten gets it away. Looking for a... There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He has found the way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Trippier got a long way forward to join the attack. Neymar. It's Neymar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Gets his pass away. Trippier. Gordon. That's a good ball out wide. He is through here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Gordon, he's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Shot could be on. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Linton certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Tonali is there and he can pick it up. Barnes. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Barnes. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Crosses it in. Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Interesting ball. Oh, what a ball! Messi. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Floated through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's got away. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta. And this is Ronaldo. Tonali. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Linton. Now it's Barnes. Livramento picks it up out wide. And they're quick to get it back. Linton! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Number 10, Gordon. Coming on the field, number 23, Jacob Murphy. Number 14, Isaac. Substitution.
And he thumps it clear. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Chelsea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bruno Guimaraes. He's found a way through.
Minutes has been indicated.
Stood up well to him there. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cafu clears it away. And that is that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This, of course, round two between Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
York. And he's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Now here's the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's been shipped out wide. Wolverhampton do have a chance to counter here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, shot a goal! Goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Wolverhampton have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. And the ball... Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Oh, good ball. Wolverhampton trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute.
Quality ball. Hervé. Baresi cuts out the pass. He's found a way past. And through to the goalkeeper. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
So that was the
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
York. Looks for the finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Wolverhampton have the chance to go the other way. Spread it left. Gets into some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Good running, strong and purposeful. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And with that goal comes comfort.
The attendance for this match.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever...
Decent hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
And it's Stoichkov. Doherty. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game. it'll be a throw-in. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan.
Might want to be careful there.
Works it forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Herver gets over and intercepts. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Corner number 2 then. He's having a hit! It's and the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This is promising.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult.
Oh, he's been caught napping! That is lovely. An instinct. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Roberto Carlos. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hwang Hee-chan. And no, that was never going to make it. Floats it up and over. Tries to get it clear. And we're done. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Now it's Iwobi. York, aimed beyond the defence. Leno will lay claim to that. Well, a 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Oh, good ball. Could move up a gear here.
Oh, really well played.
He's through, now is he in? And that would have been some goal.
Ah, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And the volley. No, he's missed it.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Berger. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got a side of goal. just a fraction high.
Nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Bassi. And it's Iwobi.
That was lovely, that. Pretty robust defending.
Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Messi. York. Roberto Carlos. Looking for options for movement. There's no flag. This is promising. Vinicius Junior! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Corner number 2 then. Fulham are looking to go forward now. Fulham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Iwobi, showing good feet. Played in deep. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. King. Wilson receives it in a good position here. He's had a shot! And it's a goal! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, and that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's a foul, it's in box, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lukic. And it's Raul. And that's gone loose. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a quick one. Roberto Carlos. It's a pretty loose pass. Wilson. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super ball. There's the delivery. Goes in for the header. Yes! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Speculative strike. King. Now Lukic. Gently done. And he was quick to react. And he's intervened well there. Bassi. And it's Iwobi. King. Opts for safety. Anderson. King. Or Cuenca. And King. Costa Curta. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Wilson, Van Balten demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Mbappe. Might be... There's the hit! Goal! And they are right back within touch!
Goal!
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
17.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Wilson. Number 3, Bassi. Number 24, coming on the field, number 21, Timothy Castagne. Number 33,
Berger,
Robinson. Number 18,
looking for the run.
Pereira. Substitution.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Raul. And it's Iwobi. No, he refuses to take the bait. Iwobi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robinson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. It's Roberto Carlos! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Fulham clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tete. Castagna. Now it's Andreas Pereira. Nice bit of trickery. Ball's gone out of play.